How's it going, YouTube? This is RID Sessa here with a Transformers toy review of G1 Greasepit. Now, since I wasn't born when the G1 toys came out, or the comics, or the cartoons for that fact, I didn't really know a lot about the character. And from what I read on about him on his bio, it says that he would steal gasoline from Autobots and humans in the gas station that he comes with, and the only way you could get this figure was to buy the gas station playset, which I do not have. I am in the process of trying to find one that is complete so I don't get nickeled and dimed for every little piece that is on the gas station. But anyways, on with the review. I do like his character. From what I read, I thought it was pretty funny how he used the gasoline that he stole to power his weapons at his little gas station that turns into a base thing. Anyways, I give his vehicle mode a 10. And I give it a 10 because I have an unconditional love for trucks and lifted trucks and monster trucks, and this is supposed to be, I guess, like a lifted truck or a monster truck. So yeah, of course I'm gonna adore this figure, and being over 20 years old, it does have some wear. It's got some sticker wear, some paint wear. It's a little dirty. I could go and clean that up. I think I might. He does have rusty screws, but for being this old, I don't have any problems with that. It's not bad. And he does have a little bit of a loose joint, so that's not terrible. I can't complain since he's older than me. The mold, I give an 8, of course, and again, I give it an 8 because I do really like trucks, lifted trucks to be exact. So I guess that's a bias in my opinion. Some of you might not like him as much as I do. And he does have some nice little details. It looks like a little like light bar in the back, and he's got treads on his tires and the grill, if you can see that. I don't know how well if you can make that out, but he does have a little grill molded in. I would have liked to have seen some tail lights. He doesn't have anything on the back, so that's kind of plain. And he does even have kind of a bed liner per se molded in, so that was really cool. Really nice for a figure that's over 20 years old, and he's about the size of my thumb. Yeah, so he is really tiny. And for a size comparison, let's just get out the trusty old RID Bumblebee, and you can see how tiny he really is if you don't have any of the Micromasters. So he is really, really small. The paint I gave a 6 to because it's pretty basic. The blue windows are nice, but other than that, it's just the gray, and that's pretty bland. It doesn't really catch the eye. And he does have yellow on the underside, which is going to be his robot mode. It doesn't fancy. I don't fancy it. It doesn't really do anything for me. I don't like the yellow and gray color scheme, but other than that, the paint's not bad. I haven't found any spots where it's chipping off or fading or anything like that. So I do like the paint. Just the color scheme isn't my favorite. And the transformation, I give a 4 to, because even for a G1 Micromaster, it is very basic. I guess they all are basic, so I'm not a big fan of all their transformations, but I'm going to transform him off screen, and I'll be right back. And here he is in robot mode with Bumblebee, and I think that gives you a pretty good idea of how minuscule he is compared to a deluxe size figure. But yeah, he is a Micromaster, so that's to be expected. His robot mode, I give a 5 to. I'm not a big fan of it. It's okay. It's very basic, but I mean, what can you expect for a Micromaster that's the size of your thumb? But there's not a lot to it. He doesn't have that much kibble. He does have the wheels, like, I guess shoulder wheels, which I don't particularly like. One thing I would have liked to have seen is a Decepticon symbol on him somewhere, since he is a Decepticon, but I have not found one. I don't know if it got rubbed off or they just didn't put one on him. Anyways, I would have liked to have seen one. That would have been nice. His articulation, I give him a 4. His arms can only go up that far. That's as far as his arms go. Nothing at the head. He does have forward and back at the hips, and then at the knee as well. And the legs move independently, but I'm not gonna do it because he is very old, and I don't want to break him. So yeah, there's not too much posability with this guy, but what can you do? He's a 20-year-old toy. So his quality control, I give it a 10. I think I would give all my G1 toys a 10 because they're still in amazing shape for being this old. I mean, he does have some loose joints, but other than that, all his other joints are really stiff. Everything goes together nicely. Yeah, I can't complain about anything on this figure at all. So yeah, overall, I give him a 9. He's awesome. I would definitely recommend getting this figure if you're a fan of G1 or Micromasters. I picked him up on Transformers Land for like $3. So, and of course, being a lifted truck or monster truck, whatever you want to call it, I couldn't pass it up. So, I give him a big thumbs up, and I would definitely recommend this figure to you guys. And this has been RID Sessa with a toy review of Transformers G1 Micromasters Greasepit. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff.